Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to speak about a subject of, do we truly have the right to privacy? And I thought this would be kind of an interesting subject to talk about just because nowadays we're seeing all these people talking about all these privacy rights because of the whole pandemic and all that stuff and all the conspiracy theories. And I don't want to get into conspiracies at all. I don't believe in them. But I wanted to talk about the subject basically of, is privacy really something that we should be worried so much about? Is it something that we should fight for? To a certain extent. I do feel that one thing that we must understand is that if you live in a modern world, well, you're being filmed pretty much all the time. There's just no way around it. For example, I live in California, and I knew somebody who worked for the city of Pasadena in their offices, and he showed me from of course I couldn't go into the room, but he showed me from behind a window that they had this room that basically had, just for that city, over 600 cameras where they could even change the stoplights and all that stuff. And what's crazy about that is that basically we're being filmed all the time, whether we know it, whether we don't know it, whether we want to, or whether we allow it or not. We're being filmed all the time. And there's two sides to it. There's the side where you think, oh, well, we need privacy, we need this, we need that. But then there's also the side where we say, well, is it really that important when I'm outside to have my privacy? I mean, I'm walking in the street. Everybody is human. Everybody walks. Is there things that I'm doing that are really that private, that need all that privacy? In reality, the moment that I've started going on the internet and all that, I kind of understood that I'm doing searches that are going to the outside world. It's being stalked on servers. Whatever search I do, whatever picture I post, whatever I'm typing, everything's being put somewhere. Everything's being thrown out there. Even when you take a picture on your phone and it's getting uploaded to the cloud, be it your account or whatever it is, it's on somebody else's server, be it Apple, be it an Android-based server. Even the fact of you going to watch a film on Netflix or buying something on Amazon or whatever it is, everything becomes public. So am I really concerned about that? The reality is, again, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything that's out of the ordinary that needs that top secretness or that secret, being secret about it. And I do understand it, but it kind of goes this way with things, and it goes between one generation and the other. The older generations are always going to complain about things. They're always not going to accept. If there was to be a chip to be put in humans, the first people would be the older people, would be complaining the most. The younger generation would be complaining about it, but kind of like, okay. And the younger you would go until you're a baby, then if you're born that way, you kind of accept it because it's always been that way. And I don't think we always need to look at the government or the police or all these things as always the worst people in the world. Yeah, they do bad things, but maybe sometimes the fact that there is less privacy does also help us in case there's people doing bad things. Then you're able to catch the perpetrators. You're able to catch people that are doing strange things. And that's where it becomes interesting. And I do agree that we need a certain level of privacy on some things. It's kind of like, in some way, on the honor, right? If you have an email, even if your password is protected, it's kind of on the honor system, even though it's in their contract that they can't go into an email. But trust me, if they really want to, they can have access to all that stuff just like this. It's not a problem. So, should we really be concerned so much about it? Well, if we're so concerned about it, then we need to stop the internet. We need to stop having phones that can broadcast everything to everyone at any time. We need to accept the fact that maybe we're not able to make calls to everyone at any time, at anywhere. We need to kind of give up on a lot of computerized technology and all these things. So it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better at all on the privacy level. It's going to get even worse. And no matter if it's cryptocurrencies or whatever it is, unless you're able to pay for whatever goods you have and keep on paying other things with those cryptocurrencies, then no matter what, at some point or another, things will go back to the bank. And even if it doesn't go back to the bank, and let's say you were to get a private coin, and with that private coin you want to buy something on a public domain such as Amazon, then you would need to have you need to have something that's decentralized for basically buying stuff, like an Amazon that's decentralized in order to buy the things that you want to do. And there are, but is it convenient? Is it fast? I don't know. And then you really want to pick up your stuff on a different latitude, longitude. I don't know. Seems kind of silly. Anyways, that's it. That's all I have to say on the subject. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.